All right, so today, like we mentioned before, today is Nassau Day and it's day 2, and we didn't get off the ship today because we wanted to do some things like walk the whole ship and do a whole ship tour of the whole ship, which we did, and we're going to put in a separate video, and I'm going to link it in the corner and in the description below, so you can check that out if you want to see the entire ship and everything that's on it. You can see it in that video of the whole walkthrough. But now, another reason why we didn't get off the ship is because we kind of wanted to do some of the activities on the ship without there being a huge line or crowd to get on it, like these slides, which we're all got our swimsuits on and we're gonna go do now. And we're gonna switch over to the GoPro, so hopefully you can see us going through the slide. So we're gonna go check that out.
Cool. Woo-hoo-hoo! Out over the ship. And here we go back.
What'd you think?
It was fun. It's a little slow, but it was still a lot of fun. I mean, it's a water slide on a cruise ship, you know? So, I don't think I was technically supposed to do it. The one slide, the green and yellow one, I think had a weight limit of like 220.
Yeah.
And the blue and gray one, which is the one we both did, it said 250. And technically I'm 265, but I think it's one of those situations where they don't really want to ask, you know? So they didn't hesitate though. I went right up to it. They didn't give us any issues. They just tell you the rules of how you have to lay with your arms crossed. Yeah. You're not supposed to have any loose articles. They made us take our sunglasses and my watch off, even though it's just a sports watch. You have to take them off. So I don't think I was technically supposed to take the GoPro on and film, but I did it. They didn't say anything, so. And it was okay. Now you guys get to see what the slide's like. And it looks like both slides essentially are exactly the same.
Yeah.
Just different colors. I guess there has to be some difference because of the difference in weight limit. I'm not sure what it is because again, they look like they do exactly the same thing. There's clear elements of both. There's colored elements. They do like little cuts to make light flashing elements. It's pretty cool. So. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah. So, all right, moving on to the next thing. All right, so we just ran back up to the room and changed, and now we are outside Studio B, where they usually have ice skating, but today they have laser tag. And this little screen outside Studio B shows the rules, and it kind of gives a brief overview of the storyline. It seems like we're in outer space and there's aliens, so far it looks pretty cool.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Take my hat off. Woo! I get to keep my hat on. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
This is so cool. You can tell we're about to play laser tag.
Laser tag time. Battle for Planet Z.
It's all like alien and glowy.
Again, this is in the Studio B where they do the ice skating shows right now.
This is incredible, like how they can change the ice rink into this. This is awesome.
It's like inflatable walls that they've set up for the gameplay area. No, we're not gonna film while we play because that's dangerous and break the camera. We want to win.
There's another group going right now. So this is like the lighting and music and stuff going on while you're playing. It's pretty fun. We are suited up, ready to go.
Roaches check in.
So this is like the little pre-playroom. We're waiting for everyone to get suited up, and then we'll go.
I could be Agent M. Zed. Okay, so we are back after several hours because we went and did the laser tag, the Battle for Planet Z, and right after we got done with that, we had to go upstairs. We went from like deck 3, Studio B, to deck 15.
Yes, all the way at the top.
For the escape room. So we're going to tell you about both of those now. So both of those were awesome.
Yes, I enjoyed them both. So the laser tag, it was, like we said earlier, it was in Studio B. If you know that you're gonna want to do the laser tag, bring tennis shoes or closed-toed shoes. They will not let you do it in sandals or flip-flops. They had you split up into 2 teams, and it was randomly selected, so we were not on the same team.
Alien Robot.
And his team won.
But she was the highest scorer for her team.
I was.
So she was doing all the work.
So
had she been on our team, we would have really won.
But it was like a 3-minute video, and then I think they said you only play for 7 minutes.
Only, but it felt like it lasted a while.
I was, because when I heard that, I was like, oh, it's not gonna be enough time to, like, we're gonna wanna, like, it to be longer. But by the end of it, I was like, oh man, like, I feel like that was a lot of playtime.
It was good. It was like really good equipment. When I've played laser tag before, the gun looks like a Walmart scanner or something you would price check with. It's an actual gun, and you have to hold it with 2 hands, otherwise it won't work. Your display won't light up and it won't fire. So it was nice. It was nice equipment. The vest was a little heavy, but it worked really well. It was awesome lighting and sounds. And it was probably the best laser tag ever done.
I really like I want to go and do it again before we get off the ship, because it was really fun.
And then I wish we could do the escape room again, but we can't. Because once you know how it works,
then spoiled.
We were this close. Like, I mean, literally, like seconds. We were on the final thing, which we won't tell you what it is, so that you can be fully surprised. But I mean, literally putting something into something else, and it was the last thing we had solved. I think there was like 8 puzzles in total, which they'll tell you that, so that's not really a spoiler. They tell you how many things you have to do. We were short a few people because a few people didn't show up, so that made it a little harder too, because there wasn't as many people in there to figure stuff out. But we waited like 5-8 minutes for those, 8 minutes,
and then you watch a short video, and then you go in and start.
I don't think it was an hour though. It was like 50 minutes.
Yeah, it was 50 minutes.
A lot of them are an hour. I mean, like I said, that close.
So
it was
close.
Awesome though, because I don't like things when it's a puzzle or something like that that's too easy, you know, like just a cakewalk.
Yeah.
And this wasn't. Like, it was challenging but not impossible. Like we mentioned before, it's $20 per person for you to do it, and to me it's completely worth it. It is so much fun. I like we said, we haven't done one before, but I can't imagine that other ones are this high quality with the theming and the sounds and the lights that go into it. I mean, this is something that feels like it would be on par, like a theme park producing it. I mean, it was really nice. And just so you know, the theme, because this isn't giving anything away either, it's called Observatorium, and the theme is that you're trying to get this big telescope to work so you can save Earth. There is an age cap on it. Only 14 and up can do it, which is appropriate. It's very for this room. And it's stuff that's too complicated. I feel like young kids would be frustrated doing it because it's stuff that they don't understand. So the age is appropriate for sure. Yeah, and we're not claustrophobic at all, but I know some people worry about that. This was a sizable room. I don't think you should have. I think we didn't film in there because we didn't want to give anything away. There's clues and stuff right in the forefront. It would have been in it, so it's just best not to do that, just to keep it a secret. One thing to note though is if you do sign up and pay for this, and you don't show up like those other people, you will still be charged for it. So if you're gonna sign up and pay for it, make sure you get there on time, because if you don't get to play, but you lose your money. Now, I'm pretty sure if you sign up but then you call and cancel, you won't get charged. That is for sure, because there was a gentleman who did that. He actually came and met with us and then said he was not going to do it, and the Royal Caribbean staff worker said that he would not be charged. As long as you let them know ahead of time that you're not doing it and there's a possibility that someone else might be able to join, then you're good to go. But if you don't give them any notice and you don't show up, no dice. Right. But highly, highly, highly recommend both of these things. I would say especially the escape room. If you could only do one, I would say do the escape room. To speak to it, when we were waiting to go into the escape room, I said to her that I thought the laser tag was maybe the best ship activity we've ever done on a cruise. And then we did the escape room.
room.
And now that's #1 for
So
sure.
much fun.
Man, I wish we could do it again. I want a neuralizer from Men in Black and just
Erase.
and let's go back
And play
into
again.
it because man, that was great. So hopefully you enjoyed it. I wish we could have given you some video of the escape room, but then again, you wouldn't want that.
It's better. You'll have more fun if you don't know what's going on.
Yeah. So hopefully you've enjoyed our reviews. Hopefully they kind of give you an idea of what's going on and give you an idea if you want to do these things. Like we said, we definitely would if we were you. So now we're probably gonna go get some dinner.
Yes.
And what are we doing after that? We have a show tonight.
Yes. I think it's called something. It has to do with pictures or paintings.
Always check your cruise compass.
Check your cruise compass.
It's Gallery of Dreams. So apparently this is like an artist and these art things come to life. Traveling through I don't know. It sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we're gonna check that out, and then we have more adult karaoke. I'm so
Yeah.
excited. It was so good last night.
It was. I would be okay if the same people came back and sang the same songs. It was so much fun. And I think I'm gonna try to do the sky pad tonight. And I want to go out in the when it's dark because it gets all glowy and pretty, so you guys can see it at night.
So that'll be next.
We're off to it. All right, we're in the buffet and we're eating dinner. What did you get, Matt? Take a sip and go.
I got a lot of stuff. I got 3 kinds of fish, 2 kind of chicken, some steak, some pasta, some macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, and fried beans.
What's your favorite so far?
Mac and cheese is really good. I like these fish nuggets. Those are good. All the fish I had was really good.
Yeah.
Fish.
Fish. I didn't get any fish. I didn't get any meat actually, which I probably should have, but I didn't. I got some mashed potatoes, I got mac and cheese. I did get vegetables, so at least I'm doing kind of good with something. I got some green beans, got some salad, got some lobster bisque. We'll see how that is. And yeah, we're gonna finish eating. It's good so far. And there's Nassau at night. Looks pretty. Okay, so unfortunately I can't do the sky pad tonight because it is not going right now, and when it does open back up it's for teens only. So can't do it tonight, but I still wanted to show you what it looks like at night because it's really cool. So there it is. It's all lit up. And you go in that ball and then you get hooked up to these bungee things that you jump around in. So I will do it, it's just not gonna be tonight, but just wanted you to see how it changes colors at night and how it's lit up. It's really cool.
Nice, really unique night aesthetic to the ship to kind of definitely help define it.
Yeah.
I like when the Disney Dream was here earlier, it's left now. It has the aqueduct that goes around and it has the light rings inside of that, and the Mickey's up on the logo, on the stacks, those are lit up, so it has this really nice look. I feel like this one does as well, even though we haven't seen it from afar, you can kind of see this, and it's just given along with the crown and anchor. It's
Yeah.
Really nice night aesthetic.
If you're off the ship, like you can see something big like that and know what ship it is.
Yeah, it's like really defining, really like
Yeah.
you said, distinctive and unique, so it's pretty cool.
I like it. So can't do it tonight, but I will do it one day.
Give you a perspective, we're right here by the rock climbing wall, and you can kind of see inside the Diamond Club, and this is for Crown and Anchor members who are Diamond, Diamond Plus, or Pinnacle level only. So you see they have like a bar and food service station back there with some drinks, a lot of lounge areas, so pretty nice. We have a show coming up in just a few minutes. We'll probably start meandering down that way and we'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're here inside the Royal Theater, getting ready for Gallery of Dreams. It's a stage show tonight. Apparently something to do with art. They're showing a bunch of art on the screens, and it's called Gallery. So speaking of gallery, we are in the gallery. There are seats, but not just front and center. We are way up. Look at this theater. It's quite large.
Yeah.
Plenty of seats. So we should have a good view. We can even see down into the orchestra pit down there, so that's pretty cool.
So the orchestra's down there?
Yeah, it's a pit, orchestra pit.
So there's real people down there?
There should be at some point. There's not now.
That's cool.
But I did see a drum set down there And that's usually what those big pits are in front
I
for.
didn't realize that's how it worked.
So I'm assuming that's what we're gonna have here.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's fun. Okay, so it hasn't started yet, but a quick update. Look, Matt was right. That is the orchestra. There's people down there now. So cool. So we just got done with our show. It was lots of fun. Enjoyed it. Very talented singers and dancers. I liked it. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was good. But now we're back in space for round 2. Hopefully we're on the same team this time. Also, another thing to keep in mind with the laser tag is that you have to have a minimum of 8 people to play. So we had to wait a minute for a few other people to join the group. So just keep that in mind that you may have to wait a few minutes to get 8 people in your group. Okay, so we're back in our room. We just got done with laser tag and it was super fun. And earlier, we said that ages 8 to 14 had to be accompanied by an adult, but this says that 5 and 8-year-olds must be accompanied by an adult. And you have to be 5 years old at least and 40 inches tall to do the laser tag. So a little unclear. I would go by this because it's on paper and maybe we just heard the attendant wrong, but yeah.
And we were just playing with several children who were definitely under the age of 14 who were not with adults. So
right.
I'm thinking that's correct. And so we were on the same team, but we lost.
Yeah.
We had all those kids I was just talking about, they were on our team.
Yeah.
And they were just going nuts in there, man. You're not supposed to run, but couldn't have told them that.
They were having a good time.
Good for them, you know?
I've been an alien both times and I've lost both times. So maybe we both, and
so
you.
Try to be a robot.
Yeah, so Matt was a robot the first time and I wasn't on his team and he won. So try to be a robot. It might work out for you.
That's right. And so now that we're in a quiet location outside of Planet Z, we can talk more about the show that we saw, Gallery of Dreams. And like we said, it was good. It was entertaining. They can sing, they can dance. This is not what I would call a typical stage show. There's not really any narrative. There's no acting. There's no dialogue. It's literally just transition from set to set with singing songs.
If you're looking for a production that has more of a story,
yeah,
and a plot,
this wasn't it.
This isn't it. But if you like the razz and the jazz and the music and the dancing and stuff like that, this was fun.
This is for you.
And everyone was very talented, so just keep that in mind.
Okay, so we're inside the Barnacle and Barrel here for adult karaoke round 2. So of course this is the English style pub that they have here on board Mariner of the Seas. It's pretty cool. They have a little like newspaper print for their menu, their drink menu, all kinds of beers and cocktails, all kinds of stuff. I couldn't really tell you about it because we don't drink, but this might mean something to you.
They got some options.
They have a beer style guide, so that's kind of cool. Tells you what each beer style is, what it means.
For us laymen.
Yeah. Then they have some beers of the world, all around the world. And all about beer, a little narrative article there, so that's pretty fun. Yeah, it's cool.
Stuff like that is cool.
Dark woods and sconce lights. There's some ceiling fans in here too, so you're getting a nice breeze.
Which is good because it's pretty cramped in here.
Yeah, not as big as last night's venue, Ellington's, but that is where the adult karaoke will return tomorrow, so pretty cool. Okay, we're quiet because it's almost 1 a.m. and people are asleep. So we just finished day 2. We ate dinner, went to the show, which we talked about earlier, played laser tag.
We went to karaoke again.
Yeah, that was like 2 hours long.
Yeah, but we did a lot of stuff earlier.
People can really sing here.
Yeah.
Like really, really good.
Like, man, I so unexpected. I don't.
And we just pulled out a port like, I don't know, an hour ago.
Yeah, so
We
long.
were just cruising around because we have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
It's so short from Nassau to Coco Cay, so.
We're gonna spend all night going like 2 clicks.
So, tomorrow, Coco Cay Day. We'll be snorkeling. The weather's supposed to be good.
Yeah, Coco Cay Day. I'm excited.
Yeah, we're off to bed because it's late. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Good night.